Hey, Sam Packer here. Today I'm going to be looking at the TC Electronic Alter Ego V2 and the secret hidden sounds that no one probably really thinks to use, or at least I didn't think to use for a long time. And basically, when you turn down the time and feedback and boost a level, you get rid of all the delays and you just isolate the modulation. In the case of the Ego V2, it's copying a lot of classic delay pedals that you'd normally have to pay a fortune for. Some aren't even pedals, they're like large boxes. And going through the Benson Echo Rec V2 is the first one. And basically, it's going to go from like a light chorus modulation uh, to an organ effect to a reverse, and then a little bit of a distortion, then a doubling effect. Uh, and yeah, I'll walk through all the different sounds that I like out of this. There are definitely some other more subtle ones, but I'm just going to try and do broad sweeps of the tones I like. I'm using my modified Fender Mexican Strat. I put a Zex coil in the bridge and then an Esquire wiring system. For the most part, I'm only going to be using the bridge pickup. No, but for the most part, I'll try to use just the volume. But if it gets too harsh, I'll roll back the tone. And I probably won't use the filter cap at all. I usually just like that with distortion. So yeah, here's the Benson Echo Rec 2 just a modulation. First, here's the clean tone. Yeah, pretty fast modulation there. I should note I put the uh, I guess repeats to quarter note repeats. In some cases, that does matter. If I were to use the dotted eighth, that could sound weird for some of the samples. But yeah, it's all just time at 0, feedback at 0, and level at 100. But that was nice. But I'm gonna move on to my next one, which is the Deluxe Memory Man Chorus. This pedal is definitely pretty famous for its chorus vibrato setting. It's probably my favorite setting of all of these. It just sounds so melancholy or nostalgic. And yeah, the clean tone again. And then this riff. Definitely reminds me of 80s B movies, but still really cool. And then if you add some distortion, a little bit of reverb after the delay, yeah, reverb into or no, just delay into reverb into distortion. It sounds a little bit more like My Bloody Valentine, as though the vibrato is detuning the guitar the same way as their Jazz Masters and Jaguar trems are. Just gonna roll down the tone a little bit for this. Yeah, definitely my favorite setting I'll go through, but the other ones are still pretty cool. This one's the Telray organ. another fast modulation that sounds like an organ type of sound. And I've never even looked to buy one of these, but I imagine they're pretty rare. And yeah, it's there you go, three pretty cool modulations in a delay pedal right there. Let's go on to the next one. This is reverse. Oh, sorry, not reverse. This is the TC Electronic 2290, which is with modulation. This delay is known for having pristine repeats, where in like a tape delay, the repeats are going to decay as they continue to repeating, as the tape doesn't replicate it perfectly. But in this digital delay, it's known for being perfect. In this case, we're not hearing any of that. We're just hearing the modulation that they programmed, which if you went into the settings of the pedal in the TC Electronic app, you could actually probably make a tone print of any of these modulations on their own, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's hear this modulation. Pretty nice. Next one here. This one's reverse. It's kind of challenging in general, I think, to play with reverse delays. Yeah, I found, again, them to be nice with My Bloody Valentine's type of things, where you're trying to wear a pair of glasses that make everything blurry. It can, in some cases, sound like a cello. I'll attempt to play quickly to demonstrate the cello type sound. But it is pretty hard to hear yourself when your notes are repeating so quickly. But let's see. So, yeah, I apologize for the sloppy playing. Pretty hard to hear yourself, but when you add some overdrive, you can get that Paranoid Android Radiohead lick that's pretty cool, so, you know. And then you add the delay, or in this case, just that reverse effect for a moment. A little bit of a synth type effect sometimes. And I want to add again, I'm running the delay into the overdrive. Let's see, so my camera just crashed. Guess I'll repeat that again. So the BDM2 is pretty much just an overdrive. So clean tone. A mild overdrive. You didn't have an overdrive, you just had this delay pedal. Now you don't have a delay pedal anymore, really. You just have this mild overdrive. So And moving on to the next sound. This is the Watkins Copycat. It's a again sort of a darker tone and a little bit of distortion and then slapback. So almost a doubling effect, like a very fast slapback. Yeah, very nice. Now, this is the Echoplex. Pretty similar to the Copycat with the slapback. Almost like a glitchy slapback because it's so soon after the note. It's not as conventional, but let's try it with some chords again. You can hear a very nice modulation there. And totally different playing those long sustaining notes versus something you'd want slapback for. I like it though. This is the SP sound, Sam Packer. No, I did forget what this one stands for, but this is it. Just checking to make sure my computer's still recording all this. And yeah, very nice. Kind of a similar modulation to the TC Electronic one, the 2290. Let's compare those two actually. A little more noticeable than the TC Electronic one, which is really not known for the modulation, but more for the pristine repeats. That's the TC Electronic with notes. Almost like a whirly type effect on the 2290 versus the SP delay. Not as noticeable on the notes, but very lush sounding on the sustained chords. And then the last two settings are a looper, which doesn't really have any secret effects. It's just useful occasionally. And then the tone prit. In my case, I set it up for a ping pong delay, not a lot of modulation. So I can show you what that sounds like, and yeah, you'll see it's not very noticeable. It's mainly just a volume boost, which is useful, but pretty much any pedal can give you a volume boost if you turn off all the effects. So there you go. Uh, that's the TC Electronic Alter Ego V2 alternative effects, or hidden effects, or secret effects, whatever you want to call it. They're not really that secret or hidden. They're right there. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, also let me know. Just just be specific. Uh, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Yeah, there we go.